welcome to another episode of Sports Talk. I'm Mirza here with my brother Mustafa. Today we're going to discuss the up-and-coming boxing event that's happening in Riyadh season, Saudi Arabia, thanks to Turkey Al Sheikh, the greatest boxing promoter of all time, who actually made boxing exciting again. The problem with boxing, hold on, before I even get into the card, used to be nobody used to fight anyone. For some reason, the champions never used to fight each other. For some reason, they weren't getting enough money. But you know, this guy has no shortage of money. So now everybody's getting enough money. So now everyone's willing to fight. Another problem with boxing is there's way too many belts. There are way too many belts.
Yeah, shout out to Turkey. His Excellency, shout out to Turkey. He's the only reason boxing is exciting again. UFC was running over boxing, but he's making a comeback. Because he's making all the big name fights. Before, these heavyweights would never fight each other. Usyk would never be fighting Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Wilder. No one would be fighting each other. It was just everyone running away from each other. Too many different promoters. Now with him, you're getting all the biggest fights you can get. So boxing is getting really exciting now. You can see a lot of fans tuning into boxing now, as it was. As you know, we're still bigger UFC fans, but boxing is getting really exciting. We're going to discuss the card that they like to say is the card of the century. We're going to discuss the last three fights, because there's too many fights and everyone's undefeated, so it's harder to break it down, especially since we're bigger MMA fans.
Yeah, that's true. We started tuning into boxing again. I used to watch the old Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali fights. That was the funny part. And Floyd's fights, Pacquiao's fights. But then I tuned out of boxing for a while. But now we're back into it because of Riyadh season, because of Turkey. And let's talk about the title fights. There are 4 title fights this event. We're going to talk about the 3. Let's start off with Shakur Stevenson's fight.
Yeah, so Shakur Stevenson got a last-minute replacement. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, so I don't want to say the person he's fighting yet, because I don't know 100% if it's confirmed. There's rumors that he's fighting someone else now because of a last-minute injury. I was seeing an interview recently where he said that guy is not going to make the fight, and I'm doing all this training for no reason. And then I looked today, and apparently that guy pulled out. So, well, either way, Shakur Stevenson's winning, so that's an easy win for no matter who he faces. He's one of the future GOATs, one of the best boxers probably of all time. He's going to go down.
Yeah, no, he's great at it. He's just a phenomenal boxer. But yeah, it sucks when you do all the work and somebody pulls out and you keep calling. He's calling it out. He's like, he's going to pull out. Yeah. And it happens. I feel bad for him. I hope his opponent is not injured, like something serious. But, that's annoying. You cut weight, you do everything.
But he's still getting a fight.
Yeah, but you put it in the fight camp for somebody and it doesn't happen. You train specifically for somebody.
He's too technically sound, too defensively sound. It doesn't matter who he fights, he's going to win. He doesn't take much damage. He's probably going to win 12-round decision unanimous.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's move on to the co-main event. The fight that I think is going to be very exciting. I think is right up there with the main event. Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. I think Joseph Parker is going to win this fight.
No.
Hold on. I know what you're going to say, but I think Joseph Parker is going to win this fight. I think he is a better boxer.
You don't know what I'm going to say. What am I going to say?
You don't agree with that?
No, that's just stupid, obviously.
You don't agree with it? That's what I know you're going to say.
No, okay. I was going to say Daniel Dubois is going to win because...
You say I'm stupid, you dumbass.
Sorry for that. I had to take a little break because he thought he was all big and bad, thinking that he knows what I'm going to say. He clearly doesn't know what I'm going to say. Obviously, we usually always disagree because you don't know nothing about boxing. You're a diehard UFC fan.
I know more about boxing than you.
You've been sitting watching.
Joseph Parker's winning. What you think?
Like I said, I was gonna say Daniel Dubois before you started coming in between.
Why?
Daniel Dubois is winning because he's gonna knock him out. 22 wins, 21 knockouts. Joseph Parker only has 23 knockouts and 35 wins.
It's okay.
Joseph Parker reminds me of Robert Whittaker.
Why? Because he's Australian?
Because he looks like him. He looks like him. He reminds me of him. And Daniel Dubois is winning. He was actually having a pretty competitive fight against Usyk until he got knocked out.
Yeah, it was, but he still ended up getting knocked out.
So that's my prediction. We can disagree. You don't have to agree.
Yeah. But I mark my words. Joseph Parker is winning. And Joseph Parker, that's my mistake. I mixed him up. He's not Australian. He's New Zealand. So, but he's from the land down under. That's where he's from.
See, that looks like that looks like Bam Bam UFC and
He looks like Robert Whittaker. He
and
does look like
Tafa.
Robert
What's
Whittaker.
the name? The other
Justin Tafa. Yeah.
Justin Tafa and Robert Whittaker all mixed in one. But he's also a great fighter. No disrespect.
Yeah, no,
to
I
him.
just wanted to shout out that he's from
He
New
has
Zealand.
a great heart. These New Zealand Australian fighters have a lot of heart.
Yeah.
But I see Dubois winning in the late round, 9, 10th round knockout. And
I would disagree. Let's see what happens. I would disagree.
See, once again, you don't let people finish. We're gonna just go to the main event now. What's Artur
Beterbiev.
Beterbiev
Beterbiev.
or
Yeah, I can't say his name, yeah.
Sorry if we're mispronouncing it, but versus Dmitry Bivol. Now, first fight, once again we're disagreeing on this too. First fight, you thought Beterbiev won.
Yeah, he did win.
I thought Bivol outboxed him.
In what world?
Masterclass boxing. Bivol is a more technically sound boxer.
That's not what his wife was saying.
What is your wife saying? Why are you bringing your wife?
She made a whole video about it.
Oh.
I was joking around. But yeah, she made a whole video about how she's happy that Bivol lost because she doesn't like him. His ex-wife. But anyways.
First of all, his wife's a hater. She's not getting the millions. That's why she's upset. Dmitry Bivol's technically sound. He's gonna jab, use his footwork. Great boxer. He's just gonna outclass him, I believe.
I think the opposite. I did think Artur won the first fight, but he's a more powerful puncher. He's got more power in his punches.
He's old.
I think if he presses,
His knees are gone.
hold on, his legs are looking right.
Yeah, his knees were gone.
No, that's fine. Okay, this is not Mike Tyson. He's not 60 years old. Relax. Okay,
Isn't he pushing 40?
he's old. He's not 60 years old. But anyways, you keep cutting me off. I think he's a better. He's got more power in his punches.
Yeah, of course he does. He has all his wins knockout except for one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm. Let me get to it.
He's 40.
Yeah, so
He's 40.
he's good. He's like Evander Holyfield.
He's
fighting.
He's apparently Russian and Canadian.
Yes. You didn't know that? Hometown hero. He's from French Canada.
I changed it up. I'm going for Beterbiev. Fellow Canadian.
Okay.
But I think Bivol is going to win, but I'm going for Beterbiev.
All right, let me finish my thing. He has more power, and I think if he presses and puts the pressure on Bivol, he can knock out Bivol within 6 to 7 rounds. That's what I think.
And Bivol is just a technician. I don't know. Did you see the fight? You watched the fight.
Bivol's good. Don't get me wrong. He's got great footwork.
He reminds me of Lomachenko.
Oh, come on now.
Great footwork.
Let's not bump it up to Lomachenko's level.
He's
now.
better than Lomachenko.
Come on now.
Ain't Lomachenko have more losses? Yeah,
Come
Lomachenko.
on
I
now.
think Bivol only has lost once, if I'm not mistaken.
You're talking about Vasily Lomachenko?
No, duh. Who else
The
am I talking
greatest
about?
boxer?
One of them.
One of the greatest
One of
boxers
them.
of all time?
One of them. He has 3 losses, yeah. And Bivol, I don't want to make a mistake, but I'm almost 100% sure he only has 1 loss, and that's against Beterbiev. And it was a close fight where a lot of people thought he won. 23-1.
Yeah, he's good. Don't get me wrong.
Like, are you dumb?
He's good.
Are you dumb? Like, you're making him seem like the other guy just gonna walk him down and take him.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think he's gonna walk him down.
Jab.
No.
Footwork.
I think he's gonna,
Around the ring, 12-round win.
I think he's gonna walk him down, and I think he's gonna finish him.
It's gonna be a good fight. We're gonna end it here because too many disagree. It's just getting too much now. It's just getting too much. He's trying to pull up some facts right now. He doesn't know what else to say. So I broke him down. Bivol's winning. But I gotta go for the Canadian just because I'm Canadian. I'm just going for the Canadian. I always go for the Canadian. So, yeah, let's see. At least the good fights are happening. Shout out to Turkey. It's gonna be a great fight card. And yeah, that's about it. You wanna add anything?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say you're gonna be surprised when Joseph Parker and Beterbiev get the win. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, it's fun to look forward to these fights now. All these great fights are happening. All champions are fighting each other, and it's just amazing. Tune in next time for another podcast, and definitely tune into this boxing card. It is one of the best boxing cards of all time.